Most homeowners have no idea how active our housing market just was for the first week of December, or how many sellers quietly cut their prices. Hi, I'm Perreault with Fiv Realty, and this is your weekly real estate update for the Portland, Oregon metro area and Clark County, Washington, covering Washington, Multnomah, and Clackamas counties in Oregon, plus Clark County in Washington. These numbers are for the week ending December 7th, 2025. Let's start with closings, because that's where we see real buyer commitment. We had 465 homes sell this week, about 20% more than last week's 386, and even a bit above the same week last year at around 446. So even in early December, when people assume the market is dead, serious buyers are still writing offers and closing on homes. Inventory continues its normal seasonal slide, dipping to 6,510 active listings from 6,654 last week. That's typical for December, but it still leaves buyers with far more options than we had in the low inventory years. So buyers have choices, time, and leverage, things they did not have a couple of years ago. New listings bounced back from the holiday low with 368 homes hitting the market, double what we saw last week, but still below 2 weeks ago and the same week last year. Buyer activity improved too. 412 new pending sales this week, up from 371 last week, but that's still below the 488 we saw this time last year. So the buyers are active, but they're more selective. Total pending sales, everything under contract, rose to 2,443, an 8% gain from last week, but still below where we were before Thanksgiving. The biggest story this week is price reductions. We had 590 homes reduced their price, almost 80% more than last week, and about 25% more than the same week last year. And 263 of those reductions were $15,000 or more. That's about half. Sellers are adjusting to where buyers are truly willing to pay. For buyers, that means opportunity. For sellers, it means pricing correctly from day one is absolutely critical. Cancellations and expirations also jumped. 155 canceled listings and 75 expired, which is a sign that some sellers are hitting pause rather than continuing to chase the market downward. And we still have 77 bumpable listings, meaning contingent offers are common again, another indication of a more balanced market. As for prices, they're basically flat compared to last year. The average sale price this week was $606,431, almost identical to last year's $604,413. The median price is up about 3% year over year at $563. Homes are taking a little bit longer to sell, with the average days on market 69 versus 61 last year. That extra time gives buyers breathing room and pushes sellers towards a more realistic expectation. So what does all this mean? If you're a buyer, especially a first-time buyer, this market is offering opportunities you haven't had in years. More inventory, more negotiability, and fewer bidding wars. If you're a seller, you can still absolutely make a move. The pricing and presentation matter more than ever. And if you're a move-up or move-down seller, remember, even if your current home isn't fetching peak prices, you're turning around and buying in the same softer market, which often puts you ahead overall. I'm Perreault with Fiv Realty. If you want a custom breakdown for your neighborhood or want help planning your next steps, I'm here for any residential real estate services or information you need. Visit my blog at pdxhomesforsale.com, email me at lauren@pdxhomesforsale.com, or call me directly at 503-683-1885. I'll see you next week with another data-driven update.